Hey YouTube, welcome to my review of the OTV in ACU by Condor. In front I've got 5 double stack magazines, on top 3 single stack. That means 14 magazines plus 1 in my gun. As I said, 5 double stack in front. These are 2 pack and 3 pack. They're not open on top, but I just put the cover to the back because I prefer like that. It holds pretty tight and it's much easier to access so it won't fall out anyway. Because I use P-Mags, they are much wider than normal ones. I had to cut a part of the pouch so it has more space. On top I have open tops. They are large enough to fit P-Mags. I have a double one and a single one. And this is my kangaroo pouch. Instead of using a pistol mag for my M9 pistol, I use a Leatherman. It's a cheap Leatherman. It's actually, it fits the purpose as well. On the side I've got molly webbing on the outside of the single stacked double one, sorry. And I've got my ID pouch on here. I don't have anything in my ID pouch in it. It has space for credit cards and whatever ID, whatever you need. On here I've got my US flag and my knife. This is a really great knife. It was pretty cheap. I got it for like 39 bucks or 40 bucks in a weapon store. It has extremely sharp blades. It's really nice made, and on the blade you can see it's like a blood stain. It looks like a blood stain design. And here I've just got a small lanyard for chopping wood. Here I've got my original issued Grimlock. It looks pretty cheap because it's plastic, but it's extremely sturdy. As you can see, it clips on really hard. There. On this side, I've got my hydration tube and my ITW web dominator. I've got one of them open and my tube through it. One here below that I don't use for anything. On the side I've got one, and on this side I've got one for my tube again. On this side I have my family name, and here my rank. I'm sorry for all the soldiers and all the people in the army, but I don't mean to offend anybody, because in Switzerland it has no meaning. I just use it because I reenact 3rd Infantry Division. Here I have another ITV web dominator, and here I've got my zip ties. I have four white ones, long ones, and 4 short black ones. Here I have my bungee sling. I use the hook, and it clips on here. And instead of taking the bungee sling around my neck, I molded it into the vest. I'll show you later how I did it. Here I've got a knife. It's much better for strings and ropes than this one, even though this one is much sharper. It's more like a fighter. Fits really nice in the hand, and it's pretty small, and it's from Virginia. I used a shock cord to hold it on because the grip just broke off. Here I've got a small light. It's not meant for lighting the environment, it's just if I have to see something in the dark, because as you can see, or mark something, I don't know, if something happens. Here it's just for around myself. Here I've got 2 glow sticks. Nothing special, never used one, but you never know, so I just carry them around. And on this side I have my medi pouch. I use zip ties on this side so I can grab it much better. As you can see here, I've got my bandages and a medic scissor, not sharp edge. Here I've got a type of medicine against insect bites, and here my disinfection spray. On here I've got blood stoppers. Under here I've got more blood stoppers. And here's my medic tape, I don't really know how it's called at the moment. And my gloves. That's all for the medic pouch. And here I have my drop pouch because I use 14 mags, I bought a second one. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'll tell you as soon as it arrives. And I use the neck protector. I don't use the front one, the whole one, but just the side ones. And I don't use the shoulder protector and the groin protector because I don't really need it for airsoft and it's not very comfortable. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2.